A few moments later.
Get it all out.
Okay.
Ini semua ada tak dalam episod. Okay, minta maaf. Tadi yang tu muntah.
Intermission back minta
Tapi
maaf.
kesian lah. Dia hikap-hikap dia tak boleh stop. So we had
Saya
to.
hikap dia daripada semalam lah. Tapi pasal kita nak ada smooth flow of the episode, kita terpaksa take a break
Yeah.
untuk saya keluarkan daripada sistem lah hikap ni.
Yes.
Apakah solusinya? Muntah.
Kita dah try ice, kita try
Ice cube.
Oh sorry, ice cube.
Gula-gula,
Gargle.
gagal, hold the breath, pakai bag semua sampai aku nak nangis macam asal tak tiba-tiba hikap ni. Lepas tu
Tadi aku pegang kau punya ankle macam ni,
dekat,
macam ayam.
Muntah juga is the remedy.
So alhamdulillah dah selesa, lega sikit. Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah tak ada lagi gangguan lah. Kalau tak nanti Ustaz Atam tolong datang ruqyah.
So tadi aku tanya korang tu,
Yes.
siapa yang initiatekan ni Umrah trip?
Right, okay.
Tadi dia family gathering.
Kita berbual lah during dia punya family gathering. I think for one of the birthdays ke apa
Yeah.
Lepas tu dia kata macam nak pergi umrah end of the year. Terus kita fikir why not, let's give it a try lah. Tengok ada tak apa nama dia, ada tak any slots ke apa. Pasal it was quite last minute in a sense,
Yeah.
kan. Sebab ada orang book one year in advance and things like that. Kita book during, I think kita discuss during in March. Lepas tu then they start we had Fasihah lah. Fasihah was the one yang tolong kita untuk liaise with dia tengok lah which travel agency and things like that.
Fasihah is my cousin.
Yeah, dia pun pernah juga datang ke kita punya podcast a few times. Then at the same time pun after that kita biarkan dia untuk buat dia punya research. Dia pandai buat research ni semua.
In terms of apalah, price ke apa ke lah.
Dates and all that. Pasal kita specifically had to be in December pasal of some of our family members yang guru, cikgu lah basically.
So kena tunggu
school
cuti
holiday
lah.
So berapa ramai tu yang
So in the end
I think around 10, 11, 12 gitu.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15
11 lah. I think around 11. More than 10 lah.
Meriah sih kita.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, satu family lah.
Tapi you know how they say when you want to do something good, right? Especially Umrah, ada banyak cabarannya.
Is it true?
Yes.
Okay.
So even before we step foot to the
travel agency?
tanah haram.
Tanah haram.
Sebelum kita naik flight pun dah ada cabaran dia lah.
Yeah, even before that, like just to share briefly lah, it was supposed to be a family thing, my parents included.
Okay.
But macam dah kat ujung-ujung kan, I think like literally about 2 weeks left before we fly off. My father had some medical complications.
I see.
And then my father tak boleh pergi, so my mum also tak pergi. And to me, I feel yes, ini aturan Allah, but as humans kita macam a bit macam sad lah, because I feel like my mother, it's been a dream of hers to go to Umrah with her kids. So macam bila tak dapat tu macam yalah, we try to think Allah is the best planner, right?
Correct.
But as a human tu rasa macam
Naturally kita akan rasa sedih lah.
yeah. And then bila you know how our families all sent us off. Yeah, Farhan also was there to drive us to the airport.
Yes.
InsyaAllah.
Masya-Allah. Kereta tu bukan.
Kau yang pemandu kereta tu.
Perantaraan.
Yeah. And then there was this one point of that, I know my mum. I know my mum. She will never cry in front of people. Dia tak akan nangis depan orang. So I know that she was trying to hold it together. The whole time tu boleh nampak muka dia macam sedih. But she was trying, she was trying to be macam tak apa. InsyaAllah next time.
Nanti betul-betul depan gate, I peluk dia. Terus dia terlepas lah.
Dia terlepas. Then I saw out of all the people, she broke down with him.
Not
Her
you,
son-in-law. Yeah. So aku macam, Masya Allah, subhanallah. Yeah, betul lah. But yalah, Allah is the best of planners. InsyaAllah we will have the opportunity.
Dia macam like, do you feel the need to go ke macam mana Yan? Like macam the time is right, because people always say talk about the calling. Macam itu the most simplified way to put it. Aku dapat the calling gini-gini kan.
To be honest, bila first diorang cakap pasal pergi umrah, aku okay lah, siapa tak excited kan. But at the same time pun aku rasa macam adakah aku layak pergi umrah. Then to put it as a calling, tak sangat. I didn't feel that I deserve to be called. Pasal of mungkin ibadah aku belum sempurna, things like that. Masih ada lubang-lubang yang aku belum patch up lagi. But I think when I went for the class, and then when I somehow rather FYP keluar banyak umrah punya benda.
Tiba kan.
Tiba macam Allah
hits
tahu
you at the right time.
Yeah, so then aku nampak satu video ni from I think Ustaz Aiman Khalid. Dia cakap similar to what you mentioned earlier on about whether or not kita dah bersedia untuk pergi umrah. So kalau let's say you rasa you bukan seorang Muslim yang sempurna lagi, pergilah umrah. Yeah, so that kind of that video hit me bila aku least expect, when I was having doubts and things like that. Yeah, then I had a conversation dengan Ustaz Tam juga, dengan Ustaz Mahdi about just before tengah jalan masuk flight pergi Dubai tu. I said, Ustaz, I rasa nervous Ustaz. Say, jangan rasa nervous. Ini adalah aturan Allah. No, this is an opportunity for you. So rasa bahagia. Pasal this is you have to feel excited. Yeah, memang normal, nervous ni semua normal. But try to get the positivity out of it instead of you focus on the nervousness ke negativity. Yeah, but from there tu aku macam okay, I start to tukar
channel the
fikiran.
energy.
Yeah, so then I focus on aku akan jejak kaki kat tanah haram, you know. Tu yang buat aku macam slowly masya-Allah. Then I started feeling okay, memang aku dijemput lah. Alhamdulillah, it's the calling. Yeah, so that I feel is an apa nama dia, hidayah daripada Allah to give me this feeling. Initially kan aku macam tak nak terima, in a sense macam tak nak terima this panggilan. But Alhamdulillah, I think all the people that I met, benda yang aku nampak kat FYP, kat TikTok ke, kat Instagram ke, it somehow dorong me to be
Dorong me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Kita mix.
Lots of mix.
Mendorong my apa nama dia, fikiran to be more excited, to be really appreciative and to really bersyukur yang apa aku diterima, aku diberi peluang untuk pergi ke rumah Allah.
Because kita been wanting to go
Yes.
and we always hear that actually panggilan ni or jemputan ni is not based on how much you have enough or not to buy the package ke apa ke. It's because simply you are invited to be the guest of Allah kan.
I think Ustaz Tam said something like that also. It's never about the money. Kalau Allah dah jemput, you will step
You will
foot
have it.
to
Because
tanah haram.
kita put example maybe kita ada kenalan yang mungkin have very big pockets very deep pockets dorang boleh pergi mana-mana tapi tak nampak dorang pergi umrah. Mungkin betul in a sense mungkin dalam hati dorang belum lagi terbuka oleh Allah untuk dijemput. So macam kalau like for us, I give a bit of backstory also. When we were planning this trip to Umrah, kita ada worried sikit. Pasal to be honest, kita buat outside ini pun it's not for big riches ke profits ke, tidak. We don't have that mindset of making this as besar ke apa.
A lucrative business.
Lucrative, yes.
Yeah, so nak kata savings kita cukup makan. Whether or not kita macam cukup ke tak untuk pergi umrah. Kita safety kat perut and things like that.
Oh, you did save?
Save. She save.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I handle the finances of the outgoing finances. She handles the incoming finances.
Okay.
So
It's an arrangement that we agreed on lah.
Yeah, tu part of parcel of important communication bila perkahwin nanti. Finances, yeah. So she save and then Alhamdulillah, I think few months before we had to make the payment dapat rezeki untuk macam betul-betul bila when that opportunity came, after we left that office, kita turun bawah dalam kereta, like masya-Allah, kita boleh pergi umrah.
Yeah, dah cukup. And then some,
And then some. Before that kita macam ada tak cukup ke tidak. But pasal kita dah tanam niat untuk pergi, walaupun kita rasa macam ragu-ragu.
Yes.
The moment
Allah pemudahkan.
You don't go to the office with a completed set of numbers. Okay, ni lebih dari cukup. Tak ada kan?
Tak ada. Kita macam di sana, kita macam okay, kalau it's meant for us, it's meant for us.
Wow.
We don't
Itu
chase.
nama dia ikhtiar lah kan. Ikhtiar.
Betul.
Kita usaha save.
Correct. Then betul-betul masya-Allah, Allah really pemudahkan lah. Ya, dengan kita dah tanam niat untuk pergi, tapi dengan ada worry of finances, which is I feel memang adalah satu worry for a lot of people, especially for those in Singapore. Pasal Singapore memang mahal.
It's not cheap really. It's not cheap. I mean, I've seen kalau macam those hot months kan.
Yeah.
Lagi can go even
5-6.
higher, $5,000-6,000 per person tau.
Yes. Because kita pun because you had to go during school holidays, which is a peak period.
Betul.
So
Yes.
harga dia pun ada sikit steep.
Correct.
And also December, January is a bit colder compared to macam the summer.
Period. So generally this period memang harga for most of I would say all lah for umrah packages kat Singapore memang dia ada
Hike
ikut
sikit
peak
lah.
period pricing.
Correct.
Yeah, which I did have a conversation with Ustaz Tam about this before. It's not because diorang nak markup for profit, no. It's because of the markups that the accommodations and the places have done for. So that's why they had to cover the markup.
Accommodation, flight, semua naik apa?
Exactly. So it's not because diorang macam holiday pay aku nak makan duit. Tidak. InsyaAllah. And because Ustaz Tam is very transparent with me, and he's very clear that dia buat ni pun bukan pasal nak buat profit, dia buat ni pun pasal nak dapatkan ibadah.
Barakah dia lah.
Barakah. So memang dengan niat yang dia tanamkan untuk Umi Travels, masya-Allah. So it helps us to really understand yang this is all not done for mere
profits.
Profit. It's really done because dia nak bawa jemaah-jemaah dia untuk rasa kebahagiaan di sana.
So korang pergi Madinah dulu.
Madinah, awal Madinah.
Boleh macam share tak, like walk us through macam like
Apa
I
perasaan
like to always
listen
aku
to
nak aku kuat imagine. Jadi aku nak kau macam describe macam first time kau set your eyes on Madinah.
I think firstly as a first timer, right, kita dah went through, right, so through my personal experience I feel like awal Madinah was perfect for us.
Okay.
In terms of acclimatizing. Bila you from kalau you dari Singapore kan, then from our experience dari Singapore pergi Madinah is slow paced, very serene, very calm. You
beautiful.
pergi beautiful, and then every solat time you take the opportunity to go to the masjid. And it's not as compared to Mekah lah, it's not macam semua tengah
gitu, Mekah gitu.
Slightly more
orang rushing around lah.
Madinah is macam Madinah still lives in my heart tau. Macam masya-Allah dah pergi
I
Madinah.
think that's what they talk about, macam
I mean,
special
we always see and we always hear, right?
Madinah, yes.
And also I feel like kita ada tanya juga Ustaz Tam kan, Ustaz Tam, kenapa kita buat awal Madinah bukan awal Mekah?
Because we have a few friends yang kata pergi awal Mekah, then dah finish the
hustle and bustle,
then
and then
terus
you
relax kat Madinah.
But I personally feel that what we went through was perfect for us because as a first timer kan, you as a first timer yang belum pernah pergi umrah, you have a lot of fear, you have a lot of concern. Macam tawaf ada certain restriction, macam alamak overwhelming tau. So if you go to, for me lah personally, daripada Singapore terus kau pergi Mekah kan, you will be overwhelmed. Macam culture shock, overwhelmed, and you might not feel the want to come back again. Rasa macam serik.
Dia akan macam menimbulkan macam apa ni?
Mesti macam wah,
anxiety.
Correct.
And first impression last. So if your first impression of going to Tanah Haram is orang dah tolak-tolak, orang dah macam you really feel tested, then you might not feel the first impression which is going to be a lasting one. So kau datang, I mean as much as it's an ibadah, kau rasa macam it's not a pleasant kind of feeling in the start, which is something that we will explain a little bit more lah.
That is part and parcel of going to
Umrah.
Tanah Haram lah, of Mekah. It's to test your patience. You have to be calm and centered.
Zen.
Yes. So I feel like pergi Madinah tu we acclimatize a bit. Kita macam everyday ibadah.
We do feel a bit of the hustle and bustle in terms of when it comes to nak dapatkan tempat untuk solat kat dalam masjid. Pasal salah satu dia punya ganjaran untuk solat kat dalam Masjid Nabawi is I think 1,000 times more pahala to solat kat dalam, whereas kat Madinah, kat Mekah is anywhere is 10,000 times.
100,000 times.
100,000 So when kita pergi Madinah tu pula, semua nak, kalau boleh every waktu nak kat dalam Masjid Nabawi. So that's where dia punya 1 hour before orang dah start going into to chop their
1 hour
position.
before.
Solat Jumaat 3 hours.
3 hours before.
Yes.
Even for the ladies,
So which sebal kat kaki lah, kasi kita duduk kat lantai kan. So
but that gives you the opportunity to zikir, berdoa,
solat duha and things like that.
I feel like from kita dekat Singapore ni, kita not the best. Macam cakap kita macam jahil
Bukan jahil lah.
Bukan jahil.
Dia macam lalai.
Lalai distraction. 5 waktu pun susah nak jaga, right? But over there, the environment that is set up for you, right, is perfect.
Because around you see people either solat or haji or
correct.
you know.
And it's macam you don't feel pressured. I would feel like at Medina lah.
Yeah. Then at the same time pun I feel that apart from the idea of able to think about it, we are on a holiday in a sense. Tak payah fikir pasal kerja, tak payah fikir pasal duniawi. Semua kat sana is just I want to ibadah. You know. So I think I want to share also because kat sana Ustaz Tam will always make it a point during subuh, kita akan jumpa 4:30 pagi untuk kita solat tahajud kat dalam masjid. So masya-Allah, for the first time aku kat sana, the first subuh that I experienced, I didn't set alarm, lupa nak set alarm. But aku terbangun pukul 4.
Serious lah?
Yes, first time tau.
Not because you had enough sleep lah.
No. We were tired from the travel. We were travelling for 24 hours tau. Yeah, with the flight delay and whatnot kan. Macam badan lagi. But masya-Allah, bila tersadar aku tersadar pukul 4 lebih which is very rare to happen. You know. Tapi kat sana almost every day aku tersadar pukul 4 lebih.
InsyaAllah.
It's the awareness lah.
Without alarm tau. Aku ni tidur kadang-kadang boleh tahan
juga.
juga.
Overshot lah.
Kalau kerja selalu lambat. But masya-Allah kat sana is like really maybe because memang dah tanam niat untuk I want to beribadah
and
as
you
much
set
as
your mind to it subconsciously.
Correct. So and then the nature of Masjid Nabawi kat dalam masuk duduk, masya-Allah. Dia punya first you see the structure of the mosque.
It's so majestic.
So beautiful.
Bau macam mana bau dia?
Masya-Allah.
Betul tak?
Yes.
Everywhere smells the same and that minyak atar tinggal.
Dia macam wangi dia is like very subtle. Dia tak ada macam orang jalan wrong. Tak.
A hint of smell, very
pleasant smell.
Yes.
Like
I've heard people saying macam the moment you go in, right, macam sense of peace is like looming.
kena soon by the peace lah.
Then the fact that pasal even Ustaz Tam pun kata bila you all keluar masuk bila korang masuk ke dalam kota Madinah ni, you akan bau wangi-wangian. So kita I feel aku macam mungkin pasal banyak kedai oud ke apa,
maybe lah
kan? But bila kita betul-betul turun daripada bas macam masya-Allah, what is this aura that you're feeling, you know? Then macam boleh nangis aku berbual lepas ni. So
but for me for my personal journey lah, when I set foot in Medina, I felt macam masya-Allah, I'm here. But this one, I'm just being honest lah, this is my experience. Everything was beautiful. Umi Travel
made it beautiful.
Made it a point to always say macam you just focus on your ibadah, logistic don't even think about it. Jangan, don't worry. Ustaz Mahdi always say macam do not worry about everything else, just focus on your ibadah. So I felt assured in that way lah. Tapi honestly I feel macam bila dah dekat Madinah tu, I still feel macam macam
out of place
macam out of place satu. And I felt like macam in Singapore ni macam like I said lah, kita lalai semua kan, banyak dosa. Like you can't help but think about your dosa and like whether you're layak or not to be there. It wasn't until the last few days in Mkah bila because the backstory is that Yan from the second day dekat Madinah dia dah sakit.
Second day je.
Second day dah start rasa demam.
Betul punya acclimatize
Is it because it's too cold or what?
Tak, dia aircon ready.
Kau dah biasa kan aircon?
I love aircon.
But I think before we went there, he was already feeling under the weather. And then 1 week after that aku jangkit dia. And that's when bila kita dah dekat Mekah.
After Umrah wajib.
After Umrah wajib. So I feel like macam dekat Mekah tu kan, I didn't get the full experience. But the silver lining behind that is that aku fikir macam maybe Allah is trying to say come again.
Give you a preview.
Because kita dah buat Umrah wajib. Supposedly we're supposed to do two Umrahs. But the second Umrah, we were both down in our hotel room for the whole day. Makan ubat, bangun,
kita punya
makan
temperature
sikit.
40 degree lebih
So
Kita both korang.
So I felt macam okay, in Madinah I felt peaceful and serene, but I still feel macam tak layak kan. And then in Mkah this happened, right? So lagilah aku rasa macam aku datang ni, is this journey is this macam travel wasted or something like that. It was only after kita buat tawaf wadak kan. Tawaf wadak tu is the tawaf
Goodbye
To say goodbye.
to say goodbye. It is
lampu mati.
Allahu Akbar, lagi cabaran lagi.
apa cakap, it is mandatory mandatory. Okay.
Mandatory
Oh, nak
Atau ada
tunggu
remote lah. Ada remote. Dia bateri ke
Okay.
kabel? Okay.
Kabel. Kami yang
Okay, the tawaf wadak lah tadi.
Yeah. Okay. It was only after we do the tawaf wadak kan. And then every pusingan tu we will ustaz we have a receiver, and then ustaz will baca the doa-doa. Then after that he will always say, okay, this is your time to make doa. Right. It was only during that time that I felt macam I finally felt like I'm here.
Lambat
Yes. And then I felt like macam, oh my god, I didn't give it my all kira kan, because of my
Tak dapat kesempatan.
because of the health, not feeling
Sayu tak rasa?
sayu. That's when I cried. I'm like,
No, sayu because of what? Macam dia mesti ada kecoh-kecoh orang.
Sayu to say goodbye.
and feeling that I didn't do enough.
Macam tak cukup, I want to do more.
Yeah.
But pasal that is the
Like
final
I've been
tawaf.
waiting for this moment only not to be able to fulfill it.
Fulfill
Correct.
as much. Yeah.
Like in your imagination.
I finally feel macam I'm here. Tapi besoknya dah nak balik.
Alamak.
So
itulah.
bila tengah tawaf
Bukan
tu,
besok, petang tu nak balik.
so bila tengah tawaf tu, like macam I look at his face, I finally feel macam my senses are
Awaken.
Coming alive.
clearer, and like I am more aware. And then he was beside me, so he was beside me, and then the Kaabah is there also. So when I look at the Kaabah, I see him.
Oh.
Then when I see his face, then I macam, ya Allah. Then aku macam, ya Allah. Then I just pray lah,
Dah
ya Allah.
botak kan?
Yeah.
Handsome.
Then I just
InsyaAllah.
I just pray, ya Allah, if it's my rezeki, please invite me again. Please invite me again. So like Ustaz Tam and Ustaz Mahdi so said, siapa yang sakit ke, yang don't feel able-bodied, do not force yourself. Maybe kalau you tak dapat peluang ni, it's because Allah is trying to tell you, come again. So I tanam that in my heart. So
maybe it's like to, because you feel kan macam like aku tak layak, I don't feel ready. Then so when you reach Mekah, you do what's wajib first. Then after that Allah macam okay, kasih dia relax dulu, kasih dia sakit. You dah sakit ready, then you will have time to sit and not continually feel like you are
Macam
don't deserve to be here. Macam kasih kau relax dulu, kasih kau macam rest, let you get used to it, used to the place ke apa. Then when you really do that final tawaf, then dia kasih. So that
aku macam
dia kasih kau, lepas tu nanti insyaAllah datang lagi.
Yeah. Then after that we solat sunat We solat in front of the Kaabah, right? Honestly, the first time I saw the Kaabah, I was already macam I had the feeling already. Macam Masya Allah. It's very grand, very macam gitu lah. But then the bila tengah solat tu dekat dalam kiblat, facing the kiblat, and Yan was behind. We got separated lah. Yan was behind. Then I was doa kan. And then Ustaz Tamliha and Ustaz Mahdi said the best kind of duas that you can make in tanah haram is when tears fall down your face.
But anytime you feel that you are forcing it, no?
No, this is the thing that Ustaz Tam cakap. Even if you feel that you have to force it,
let it
do
flow.
it.
Yeah.
Because bila your tears tu kan, macam cakap
I think it releases the energy, then everything will flow out, right?
Macam
Yeah, you open
Yes.
the dam.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever you've been withholding.
Yeah.
Then when
Let
you
your
force
emotions
the
flow.
cry,
yeah, even if you have to force it, just do it.
So once you nangis already, right, the floodgates are open, then everything from your heart will just naturally
Macam
flow
dia
inside.
nangis tapi tak cakap Dia just nangis.
Never, Allah can hear. Tapi aku rasa kalau aku pergi kan, confirm lala everywhere tengok dia.
Macam I bawa ni saya toilet roll saya ke sana bawa.
Tak boleh tisu yang kitchen towel.
We have a
Sorry apa?
we made a couple friend over there. Daripada Isna dengan
Isna
Azwan.
dengan Azwan, Khairul Azwan.
Yeah, Isna during the tawaf wada when tengah solat tu kan, she was next to me. The whole time she was crying and like crying macam
Tak isak-isak
Aku tengok dia aku macam
nangis juga.
Yeah, and it's like macam cakap I look at her throughout the whole journey kan, she was so macam
She's very
emotional
outgoing. Very
No, that's not what I'm not trying to say. She is outgoing.
Yeah.
But the fact that she is embracing
Yeah,
100% the
You
whole
could see it in front
Yes.
of us.
Soaking it in lah.
Yes, and when I look at her, I want to be in her place. I want to feel what she feels.
Yes.
So bila tengah doa tu aku tengok dia kan, ya Allah, then that's when I doa macam, ya Allah, if it's my rezeki, invite me again and put me in macam her shoes to really embrace everything.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then I saw him behind. Dia dah merawang. What were you feeling during that time?
Yeah.
Share on your part.
So bila dah tengah solat tu kan, first thing is they had that realization that I'm leaving this place. You know,
Dia
okay.
sedih sebab
Number one,
sebab,
the first thing is the ganjaran pahala kat sana, Masya Allah.
Yeah,
you know,
of course,
it's really something you will never get anywhere else.
Like if you can look it into an account, like a bank account, dia punya
Yeah.
pahala
non-stop,
dia
anywhere.
macam Sims apa?
tak
give me
macam
money
macam Khairul Aminnya Shopee order.
Yes, correct.
So when I felt that, what the analogy lah.
Motherload.
Seems okay. Anyway, so bila tengah solat, okay, so habis solat, bila dah tengah last sujud tu, aku always make habit to doa during the last sujud also.
Okay.
So tu aku dah start rasa sebab tau. So kita habis, then okay, just baca doa lah. Baca doa. Walaupun tak dalam Arabic, aku tak pandai berbual Arabic kan. So aku berbual dalam bahasa sendiri yang kita faham. So that's where more meaning comes out, you know. Baca doa, aku first I'm leaving this place. I'm not going to get the same amount of pahala that I'm going to get unless I come back here again. Then it hit me like, this is really my last opportunity here. I will never know when I might come again.
Yes.
Aku dah start.
Okay.
Then pasal aku tak rasa regret dia aku jatuh sakit. Pasal there's always a hikmah behind everything. Allah is the best of planners, right? So bila dah gitu dia aku tu fikir pasal kita punya kehidupan.
Flashback. It's true bro.
Bro, it played everything bro. Aku boleh nangis lagi saya aku berbual ni. It played everything. Dia macam like, especially aku punya last 4 years dengan Farah. And the few years before that, aku kenal dia. About how
It's okay. Yeah.
But how
I want to hear.
How challenging it was lah, the
for
ups
me.
and downs.
Yeah, and the things that probably the wrongs that I've done and things like that. And then aku terus macam fikir, I really am here. I'm surrendering myself to you, Allah.
Macam rasa kau lemahkan diri kau, kau submit.
Correct.
I don't know if you can see, but his bibir is macam bergetaran.
Sekarang ni aku tak nampak.
Mic,
Show me more to your bibir, bro.
jari dia.
Show me a bit more your lips, man.
So like to a point aku start to doa about pasal anak. We've been wanting a child for so long.
That is one of the main doa that I made.
Pasal anak, aku doa pasal for you guys.
Masya
For the friends that have been helping me all along, you know, siapa-siapa yang have been allowing us to be where we are today, you know, supporting us and things like that. Aku doa for that. Then aku really started to appreciate everything that Allah has done for me. Pasal everything is done in the will of Allah kan.
Correct.
Then that's where aku tu dah mengalir. Lepas tu dengar Ustaz Tam ke Ustaz Mahdi, okay, berpas yang nangis tu, lagi aku melanak. And then bro, okay, this is something yang aku tengok, aku when dia macam tadi dah floodgates bukaan, ni dia punya dam pecah. Dam pecah. So aku dah tengok Kaabah. Dia kata dia nampak aku kat belakang kan. Aku nampak dia kat tepi pula.
Aduh.
Kan gini aku doa tu aku nampak isteri aku. And I saw her, dia tengah tengok
bercahaya tak isteri kau?
Masya Allah. Really.
Macam
And
bidadari
it was during afternoon, so memang terang kan. But sama bila aku nampak dia tu, like, that is my wife. No, I always have this feeling.
Bulu rumah aku nangis.
Masya Allah.
Tak boleh, aurat.
Sibuk nak tengok bulu orang.
Like I have this alhamdulillah, I always have this feeling about, you know, I'm glad that Farah is my wife. But at that moment I said Allah made her my wife.
Before I ask korang about what does it do to you individually, right? Aku nak tanya korang, what does it do to your marriage?
What is it?
Because
faham?
yeah, because that is also our wish, right? And for someone who's macam dah tengok orang pergi tau, dah ramai tau. Aku dah hantar orang pergi airport more than aku pergi airport saja. Like to fly.
You're the perantaraan banyak kali.
But have you ever heard people say macam when you go to Umrah, your marriage will be tested?
I've never heard. I heard when you go to Bali, your marriage. Your relationship will be tested, not specifically marriage. Tapi untuk Umrah sendiri, macam what do you think he has done to your marriage? Because why I ask this, you have never seen Ian or you have never seen Farah in that state.
Yeah.
Macam submitting state, macam
The
vulnerable
zen state.
the vulnerable state, the nangis-nangis. Then macam mana communication bila kau balik kat hotel, macam time to relax. How's the conversation like, macam tadi nangis banyak nampak? Cannot be like that, right? Or what do you do for? I want to know, how do you live your life as a couple? Macam korang kat sini is different, what? Kat sana korang ada kau punya personal account to chase for, and as couple also. So what do you think?
The Umrah effect.
The Umrah effect on korang ni.
To be honest, okay, I start first. I think bila Part Medina, we were separated many times because Jamaah Muslimin and Muslimah is separated.
I see.
So we have to ibadah berbeza lah.
Keluar sama-sama lah.
Keluar sama-sama,
Okay.
but separate venues in the same mosque. So even when kita visit Raudah pun is
Different
separate
timing, time slots.
But every time that I'm separated from her, of course memang my focus is on ibadah, solat and whatnot.
Okay.
But the bukan fear, but the worry of, I think again, this is not a sponsored post, but I would say Umi Travel punya assurance really played a part in terms of how it made me feel about leaving her behind. Because kalau boleh,
Yalah, normal worried kan, ramai orang kan.
Yes, takut. And plus, you know, we know of Farah's punya foot drop condition and whatnot kan. So we don't know how she's going to cope without me around.
Yeah.
Dah ada kena tersangkut ke, terjatuh ke, terduduk ke,
Orang
which
tolak
happened.
ke, kan?
Kita kat Gua Hira, Gua Hira,
Hira,
we were walking, aku tengah ambil video, tengah berbual, tiba-tiba dalam video tu nampak Farah tu hilang.
Yeah.
Pasal dia jatuh.
Kesiannya.
And I was
Was on
beside
it
kau.
actually on camera? Apa?
Okay tak?
Okay lah.
Luka.
Pasal apa ni? Tertrip or what?
Terplay out.
Aduh.
My ankle terroll.
Oh no.
Because of a foot drop condition.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
Padahal aku okay je sebelum tu, but it's dah nak jadi kan.
Everything dah hikmah.
So like then it comes to what I was talking about. Aku kat sebelah dia nak jatuh, dia jatuh. Tapi bila
Betul.
aku tak ada dengan dia, tak ada apa-apa. You know, it's like
Yeah, what does it show you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like Allah trying to tell me, trust me.
Why you worry?
Kalau selama ni kau rasa kau tawakal, then this is the place to show lah.
Yeah. So in a way aku how was it? How our marriage was tested? Of course, bila kita dah sampai malam tu lepas kita punya isya and whatnot, kita akan rasa penat. Pasal we out the whole day this morning kan. Kita rasa penat, but we always feel, and also the katil is single bedder, so kita separated a bit. But we feel that it was a pleasant journey every day. Yeah, and alhamdulillah dia punya cabaran wasn't so much about against each other, because I think kita alhamdulillah dia punya arah tujuan is sama, which is towards Allah, which is reminds me about, you know, one of the asatidah that we had on our podcast, one of the episodes kata kalau kita ingat untuk kembali kepada Allah, the triangle, we are closer to Allah.
We get closer.
Yes, we get closer to Allah.
We're closer to each
Naturally,
other.
we get closer to each other. And it shows lah, bro. It really shows. Kita macam dulu, walaupun kita separated, kita beribadah towards Allah, but kita punya relationship
It doesn't affect lah.
tak ada in terms of negativity, tak ada. Masya Allah, alhamdulillah.
Tak gaduh, tak apa kan? Tak ada any feelings.
Macam unhappy ke, macam tadi bangun lambat tu ni. Tak ada.
Tak ada. Ada. Later I will share my own personal.
Okay, yeah.
This is my personal.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's
so-
yours, bro.
Yeah. and it felt like, and then even during the tawaf wajib, the first umrah,
The first umrah.
the only thing on my mind is protect my wife. You know, doa. Pasal the whole situation was very hectic lah.
Chaotic,
Chaotic. Yeah, because it's at around 11 plus 12 midnight.
And it's December. It's full, yeah.
Full, sejuk. So people tend to go for that period Doing lepas dia tak ada macam halfway kena solat ke apa. You can really fully concentrate on the Umrah itself. So that's where the peak period of people is. So kita jalan dah macam sardin. Literally shoulder to chest kind of condition. And then orang akan tolak daripada belakang, things like that. So again, my worry of Farah punya condition. Takut dia terjatuh, orang trample over her. But Allah made it easy. You know? Then of course, yes, I have to do my due diligence of I need to protect my wife, you know, as a husband lah. So aku protect. But at the same time pun, yes, the cabaran is there. But aku doakan Allah protect aku, protect isteri aku, protect jemaah-jemaah. So it made me feel a sense of closeness towards my wife, because my responsibility of a husband was tested in that sense. So aku macam, okay, this is what I want to do for my wife. You know, then aku rasa in terms of the cabaran is,
So sekarang kalau aku suruh kau pergi MRT pagi-pagi yang time peak hour-nya,
aku suruh dia naik Grab.
aku nak tengok kau, my wife.
It's not, tak payah aku.
Dia pegang pintu MRT
No, don't close.
My wife haven't come in.
Tak boleh lah, Singapore tak boleh.
So that was my experience in terms of cabaran atau tidak in terms of marriage kita lah.
Yeah. Okay. For me, right, okay, when we were in Medina, I told him that I know that we are going to be separated most of the time lah, because in Medina we went to the masjid a lot because we want to reap the benefits, right? So selalu the lelaki and perempuan is berpecah. So I told him that you will wait for me, right? Like after dah dekat habis solat jemaah tu, like you will wait for me, right? Then we will go back to the hotel together, right? Because as a first timer, you have no expectations. You macam
You know what to expect.
You don't know what to expect. You don't know what to expect. So I told him that, okay, so every night we will talk, okay? We will reflect on the day.
Okay, EER.
Yeah. But this one, I'm being honest, transparent. This is my journey. It didn't happen. The conversations that I wanted to have, it didn't happen because
Penat.
And in Medina it was penat, and also because he was feeling under the weather
already.
And as personally also I had my challenges. So by the end of the day it was a lot of exhaustion lah.
True.
And then but there were I would say there were three. There were three monumental points throughout the journey. And I feel like macam they intertwine with our marriage also lah.
What are those?
Yes. So like I said, whatever that we plan, right? Whatever expectations that we put on the table, sometimes when we're there, it's a whole nother story. We never expected to be that sick during there, and it happened. So you know, it interfered lah with your plans. So, but the first point that I said, the monumental point too, that made me feel so close to him, is that the last day that we were in Medina, kita beri our respects and our salam lah to Rasul. So we were all standing looking at the
direction
Masjid Nabawi.
Yeah, we're in Nabawi, but in the direction of
the Makam, correct? Yeah.
Allah.
And then Ustaz Tamliha was reading the doa and everything, and then dah habis. Then he said something. He said, "This is your opportunity. This is the last opportunity for you to be in the same air."
Same air, man.
Of the Rasul.
Yeah.
Yes, because makam there is literally there. Right. So this is your last day. And we are going to embark on another phase of the journey, Mkah, which is going to be more challenging. So take this opportunity to minta maaf. Whatever dengan jemaah lain, dengan with your husband, with your mom, whoever that you're there with. Yeah. So the first monumental point, because okay, for us kan, even during hari raya kan, bila kita minta maaf kan, it's macam very sorry
macam manja-manja
macam manja.
Main-main lah kira.
No tears
Tak ada.
Opposite sang aku.
I think throughout our marriage
Belum
macam
lagi ada.
the hari raya is macam alah
kau ni nak minta maaf lah.
Yeah.
Bangun sampai raya.
Smile.
But during that moment,
How was it? Yeah.
I just look at him, he look at me,
Nangis.
and then we just cried and hug each
Oh
other.
my god.
And then I felt at that moment in time, right? I really cakap macam, I cakap apa? I cakap, Ayah, I'm so sorry for whatever wrong that I've done to you lah. And that one, waterworks lah for me. In that embrace in Medina, in front of Rasul, me embracing my husband, really macam cleansing my heart, macam whatever beban, yeah.
Drop off your shoulders.
That was the first moment that I felt macam, God, gitu.
From this moment.
And then the second one is when we were in Mkah. When kita tengah tawaf tu kan, our Umrah wajib. So like he said, he was protecting me all the way, right?
Yeah.
And then during the tawaf, personally for me, it's okay.
Okay.
Even though ramai and then orang tolak-tolak, it was still okay because he was next to me. Literally, he was like this.
Korang pun hype European.
Yeah.
So you're on par apa?
So I feel okay lah.
Kalau aku bro, bawa ketiak orang ke?
Yeah.
Allah. Tak ada bau mandi, bau bekal, lepas tu Allah masam.
Which is what Ustaz Tam actually bukan macam kasih kita preempt lah. Kata orang akan kat Medina bau wangi kan.
Bau macam-macam lah.
Bau macam-macam.
Akan bau.
Perangai
Dia jagalah
macam-macam.
copy reaction lah.
Jaga reaction, jaga kata-kata. So bila dah bau tu macam just subhanallah ke.
Diorang cakap kalau dekat Mekah tak boleh cakap sembarang-sembarang kan.
Everywhere kot.
Kat Medina pun sama kan.
In the sense,
Should be lah. Tanah haram.
Pasal doa, kata-kata ada doa juga. So apa kita kata mungkin akan dimabulkan. So jaga kata-kata.
Yes. So the second time tu, during the tawaf, it was okay for me. The more challenging part for me was the sa'i.
Distance
The distance. Yeah, because the tawaf tu dah 7 pusingan kan.
Betul.
So my legs, like Yan said, I have a conditioned foot drop, right? At that point of time, I still didn't feel it. But during the sa'i tu, you walk barefoot 7 times back and forth. And then the difference between tawaf and sa'i is tawaf is like in a circle, right? So you tahu-tahu je macam okay, the second round. Okay, the second last round. But sa'i tu you can see the distance.
How far is it roughly?
400 meter right? One way? No ah.
Walk there.
And then it's incline right?
Yeah,
ada slope,
ada
right?
slope.
Dia gini, dia
turun
macam
naik.
gini gitu.
Itu apa? Tu tak ada tabis punya ni.
Dia macam
Over the hills and
straight.
far away. Toyota habis come out to play.
Dia paling sikit turun gini.
Correct,
naik
yeah.
balik.
Then naik straight and then ada naik sikit. Usually bukit lah.
Okay.
Ini
Relax lah. I kan belum pernah pergi. Janganlah cakap.
I pun
Alah,
tak
tak nak.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So during the sa'i, it was more challenging for me physically, and it affected my emotions. So aku dah macam dah nak nangis because my legs are hurting like mad.
Which at the end of everything, balik rumah kaki dia dah double in size.
Bengkak.
Kesiannya.
Dia bisa
Pasal because ingat dia jatuh kat Gua Hirok. Yeah, so that actually affected. And she fell the day before kita pergi
Yeah.
So it was
Macam tak bawa ankle guard ke apa?
After that I bought
Okay.
and I got over there.
tu yang dah beli lepas tu jatuh sakit.
But sa'i can together.
Boleh.
Can?
boleh together.
Sa'i you tak payah wudu, so you can hold hands lah.
I see.
I mean, yeah. So bila sa'i tu, I was physically in pain, and then my emotions terganggu. But this is another monumental point lah, I feel, in our marriage when we were there. So when I am in pain, right, I don't really show it in terms of macam Ustaz sakit lah Ustaz. Kaki aku sakit
dia
lah.
simpan takit dia.
Yeah. But you can see in my face that I'm in pain. But I'm
Grimacing
but I won't say anything.
Okay.
Aku just tahan je. But as my husband, he knows lah, right?
Yeah.
So one thing that he said to me that made me feel macam so fortunate that I'm here with him. Because the whole time he was beside me, he didn't leave my side. And
Only
then,
during the green light portion aku kena lari anak sikit.
Lari anak
Yeah.
bro.
yes, lari anak. So
Green light.
So there's a during Safa to Marwah, there's one portion that is lighted up by a green light. That's
atas.
where it's for the lelaki to lari anak.
Just
Quicken
be
your
on
pace.
your ball of your feet lah.
Yeah.
because that's what siapa?
Allah.
History kena brush up sikit
Yeah.
Sirah.
Only for men.
for men. Yeah,
Oh,
pasal
for men,
for
okay.
women is aurat.
Kalau lari anak nanti ankle semua nampak kan. So,
Ankle ke
Where's token girl?
Pakai stokin.
Okay.
Mana tahu kata lampang.
tak boleh pasal kena barefoot
Tak, stokin.
Stokin boleh
It's
for
alright.
ladies.
Ustaz ada share pasal when kita berlari then nanti nampak tangan movement, then boleh nampak tubuh sikit,
Tubuh lah.
all this is all aurat. So dia untuk jaga aurat, woman tak payah lari.
That's beautiful, right? I mean, to just go quickly, to the side.
it is.
It's beautiful. It's not oppressing at all for women.
Dia macam tak payah lari, jangan.
Special clauses for women, no.
Correct.
Clauses.
Santa Claus ke?
Aku tak spot tu.
Jangan. Banyak je boleh spot.
So that was part of it.
Yeah, so there was this one point of time he can see already I was struggling and it showed on my face. So I pun macam I think I told you yang kaki I sakit. And then he said to me, it's okay, it's for Allah. It's for Allah. InsyaAllah boleh. When he said that, I don't know why aku rasa macam nak nangis, macam
Rejuvenated ke? Macam
Ada boost of energy ke?
not boost of energy. No, definitely not boost of energy. But the feeling
Semangat.
of gratefulness that I have. Because I imagine kan, if he wasn't there, right, I would struggle 1,000 times more.
Siapa nak motivate aku kan? Who will understand my situation?
Correct. So when he said it's for Allah, and we are there because of Allah.
Compare that to if you face any difficulty here, and then he say the same thing.
Yeah,
the
macam
effect won't be the same. Right?
Okay.
Macam you tak faham you tak understand. Aku sakit ni.
Mungkin.
But from there, with the setting that you are in, kau macam like Allah make you focus on how grateful you should be, and you indeed feeling, right?
Yes.
That he's here saying that to you.
Yes. It was
the absorption tu kira.
Suction away.
Yeah. So that was the second time. Then the
Start to escape pasal that during the moment of tengah sa'i tu kan. Ustaz Tam is always behind us.
Yeah.
So we were the last of the pack.
Okay.
Kita separated quite a bit also. So Ustaz Tam makes it a point to always be the last man.
Okay.
So he was with us. Lepas tu tengah jalan, tengah sa'i, tiba Ustaz Tam datang kat tengah gua. Yan. Ali Sata.
Sebab
Ali Sata.
Oh serious?
Sata tegur dia.
Ali Sata tegur Ustaz Tam.
Oh yang tegur kau?
Aku siapa?
dia tak tahu kau Sain.
Dia tak kenal lagi.
Oh belum.
So ya Ali Sata. Mana? tu tadi dia tegur, dia gini, Assalamualaikum, tu jalan.
Geng subuh macam tu tau.
Dia
Diorang
start
kat sana, diorang geng subuh kat Nisa, Medina.
Bestnya.
Beach we tak naik rooftop lah. Dah habis baru Alif Sata.
Lama. Okay.
Alhamdulillah Ustaz Tam dapat jumpa lah dengan Alif Sata kan. Aku pula macam alamak, asal aku tak ada kat Ustaz Tam pula. Kat belakang. Kalau kat sebelah mungkin Alif Sata. So Alif Sata, kalau awak dengar ni
terjatuh lah.
Terasa macam nak datang podcast kita, silakan Ustaz.
Anytime.
Cik Alif.
Cik Alif.
Cik Alif.
Abang Alif Sata.
Dah fanboy mood.
But yeah, that's side track sikit lah. Ustaz Tam punya, dia pun manusia kan.
Yeah,
dia pun
excited
macam,
lah.
dia macam ya Alif Sata.
Start.
Thank you lah Ustaz for being so friendly with me. Masya Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned just now, our when you go there, your marriage is tested, right? But I feel like it was tested I feel like I was personally tested. Allah nak uji aku. Why I say that is because kan kita sakit kan.
Yes.
And then aku jangkit dia only 1 week after. So I don't know if I should share this, but this is my personal journey.
Okay.
My challenge or macam mana aku diuji is jealousy.
Jealousy?
Ni dia sampai nangis berbual pasal ni. Kat sana.
Maksud kau apa?
Okay, can you explain?
Jealousy in terms of the moment that make me macam break, right, is the fact that yes, dia sakit longer before me.
Okay.
And he was in pain. I know that my husband is in pain. But then a week after, aku jatuh and then I fall sick also. But when we went to the hospital, we went to the clinic, the doctors did macam tak pandang aku. So what happened to him is he was,
I had to use nebulizer because I had suspected bronchitis and I had to go on drip because my temperature was too high.
Yeah. But I didn't get the drip, I didn't get anything. I just got medications and I felt like
Itu pun kau boleh macam terkeluar rasa jealousy
Yes.
Tak sangka. Kalau kat Singapore sakit-sakit kita pergi doktor dah habis.
Yeah.
But
Paling jealous pasal you dapat 2 hari MC satu je.
Yeah.
Gitu je lah, you know.
Yeah, correct.
Dia tak payah MC. Tak payah MC.
So the jealousy, this is me being transparent. The jealousy comes from the fact that he got more attention than me.
Wow.
That is my ujian. I don't know why I felt like that, but I did feel like that. So during bila dia tengah
Simple things
yeah. Bila dia tengah
Unexpected.
dapat drip tu kan, I told him, cause I've been quiet the whole time already. Macam okay aku tak dapat drip, okay aku tak dapat ni, okay aku tak dapat tu.
I paint the picture Aku dah tengah terbaring dengan drip. Aku dah tak boleh buat apa-apa. So dia datang.
I cakap apa
Kau cabut drip dia.
Dia datang. Dia duduk kat tepi. Dia duduk kat tepi. Dia dah bergetar. Dia start meleleh. Apa? I just don't understand.
No, before that I say can I be honest?
Can I be honest? So, okay, I know something's coming up. I feel like I'm invisible here.
I don't know why I feel like macam
aku react gini bukan like is ridiculous for you to feel that way, but
this is really
the
something.
situation arises.
Yeah.
That is the most ridiculous
yeah,
part.
and I specifically said I pun sakit apa.
Betul. Not wrong.
So macam now looking back, right? What the hell?
Correct.
Your husband is on drip.
Cannot
why
breathe
are you?
properly.
Yelah, pasal dia perlu.
Yeah.
Mungkin kau tak perlu. Mungkin
Yeah,
lah.
exactly. Then I feel macam looking back macam apa kau ni? Like your
Why
husband.
did you feel that way?
Yeah. And then as soon as I said it, right, a few minutes later I feel that because he's going to surgery, right, on the 10th.
Yeah.
And then I asked myself, are you going to be like this during the 10th? You crazy or what? But I cannot shake off the feeling of jealousy.
Yeah.
So that is my
I
personal
think it's not
ujian.
jealousy. It was macam ditepikan.
Yeah, the
That
feeling
feeling
of
of
push
dipinggirkan.
aside.
Macam
I
like,
said-
am I not important also?
correct.
Kan
Yes.
macam am I not deserving of this also?
Yes.
Kan?
Yeah, well, aku pun sakit apa.
Yalah, correct.
Yeah, blah 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 gitu.
But
So that was my personal ujian. I feel like.
But once again Ustaz Tam
Just sorry.
yeah.
How did it go away? Like
How
Tak,
did it
eventually.
go away?
the whole trip?
until kita balik hotel the next day, both of us started feeling better. After the drip after
and
the
the
both of us felt better.
wow.
Surprising kan, dia dapat ubat dia.
Yeah.
But the next day both of us felt better
Kau
to a
punya
point
trip
that
go through telepathy.
okay, kau tengah tidur dia macam
Honestly a bit mind blown lah to me lah.
Yeah.
Mind blown
yeah,
lah.
we,
Yeah.
we felt
After
better.
that it was better.
It was the second last day. We felt better. We managed to go for Gua Hira punya
Lagi.
Ya ke? Tak lah.
Oh, the first one was Jabal Uhud.
Oh, Jabal Uhud. That Jabal Uhud was
Panjang
when,
Medina tu
was when I terpelicut.
Jabal Uhud. Yeah. Then Gua Hira was the one yang Rasul berteduh kat sana
Yeah,
for
yeah.
few days kan.
Yeah.
So tu kita dapat, because we missed a lot. We missed second Umrah, we missed ziarah and things like that. But alhamdulillah, after the drip, after her feeling whatever she felt the night before, the next morning aku bangun, aku okay. Like, of course batuk masih ada.
Yalah.
But the fever
But
was
physically you
yeah.
felt so much better.
Yeah.
Right. Both of our fever went down.
straight tau.
We felt
And
better.
the thing is,
From like 40s
yeah, aku drip, dia ubat je. And she felt apa? She felt she was ditepikan.
Yeah.
But the next morning both of us okay.
Yeah. And then that
what does it
was
show?
that was the second last day kan.
Second last day.
And then after that we went to the Tawaf Wada. That's when I feel that I'm finally here.
Oh, dia macam like you finally like macam breakthrough from whatever that you were in.
Yeah.
Kepompong kau. Dia macam pecah.
Macam cakap my physical fitness punya limits during the tawaf, and then my personal struggle, this jealousy, whatever, not right. The ujian was real, bro. Then when macam after that kita both better, then we went for the tawaf wada, and then that's when I feel I'm finally here. And macam
So that feeling of yang ketepikan semua dah tak ada lah.
tak ada.
Yeah. It was an ujian lah.
Masya Allah.
For me lah, my
Simple
personal
things lah.
journey.
Just little things can test you, no?
Betul.
Bring you down to your knees. Kira macam
literally.
at that time korang pun boleh gaduh sih.
Boleh. And
kan?
bila aku kat dalam situation tu, aku macam apa aku nak cakap
Betul juga.
Aku cuma all I said, tak apa, it's okay, makan ubat I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Pasal doktor cakap gitu,
So
aku
it's
tak boleh
your
buat apa.
ujian also to make
Yeah.
sure you don't aggravate her.
Yeah. So aku takkan aku macam
Betul
like nak ambil sikit. Tak boleh.
Betul juga.
Yeah,
So-
but I feel personally, if I didn't went through all that emotional turmoil, struggle,
You
whatever,
won't feel the presence.
I won't feel that feeling that I felt that I want to come back. If everything was perfect, right? Aku cakap, dah lah, aku dah buat umrah.
Settle.
I've
Might.
experienced it.
Might.
Yeah.
Might.
But because of all this that happened, I feel like I have to come back again. I want to come back again. So I think that is the hikmah.
Yes.
Yes, that's the word.
Yeah.
So the last day tu, the third monumental point is I shared already lah.
Yeah.
Yang aku nampak dia tengah solat sunat tu, after that then we doa right. Yeah, that is all. And then also one more thing also.
Teringat. Cepat cakap.
Because the tawaf tu kan, you can doa whatever you want to doa. So when I look at him, then I doa macam, Ya Allah, my husband is going to go to surgery on the 10th. Whatever happens, please strengthen us lah as husband and wife. And then macam the second one, Ya Allah, my husband wants a kid so bad. Ya Allah, if it's our rezeki, please grant us. So the fact that I am putting him before me, macam it's symbolizes that
a great
our
sacrifice.
marriage lah, you know, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But
Like how strong your marriage is for you to put him before you.
Yeah,
Like you got like macam you got 10 opportunities to doa.
Yeah.
For
You
example,
give half of it to him.
Yeah, because
Like for him.
the fact that when I did that was during the tawaf wada before we leave, right? And I had all those
Moments.
moments.
Yeah.
So the fact that I can still think of him first, I feel like that is a blessing lah.
Macam selfless
Yeah,
Macam
Allah macam
Masya
dah
Allah.
cukup.
Dah,
Okay,
kau
I
dah.
give you this feeling back. Yeah, so I feel macam my husband is here. Hello, my husband. So yeah, that was my personal journey.
Yeah,
InsyaAllah.
I think like me and you, me and Farhan, we had this conversation about how appreciative we are of our partners.
Correct.
Remember that one
Yeah.
night we had bro talk lah kan.
Yeah.
And then
with even bro talk pun masukkan isteri tau.
yes,
Bukan pasal bola ke apa.
InsyaAllah.
ada lah.
Alhamdulillah.
Tapi about of it also about our partners, about
Okay lah.
how they dorong
Alhamdulillah.
kita,
Alhamdulillah.
how they have supported us.
True.
as our
We had
wives and all
that chat yang dekat sana tu, dekat tong sampah tu.
Yes.
CRC nya.
Yes. So we had that, and then when that was our conversation about how appreciative we are of our partners. When I was there, the feeling of the appreciativeness towards our partners, appreciation.
Ada nak
Thanks.
sikit.
Yeah.
Appreciation towards our partner tu multiplies. Macam juga pahala kita was multiplied over there. I think my feelings was multiplied.
Feelings importantly.
You can feel macam like you can feel in your chest that it's
Dia macam nak betul macam
widen.
sayang, you know? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like the takeaway for me personally, right, is when I see like just now I shared about Isna, right, my friend that I met there, like she was embracing every step. Then I feel like she already has that macam desire tau. I would imagine lah dekat Singapore macam aku nak pergi umrah. Where else I didn't really have that feeling, right? It was more fear, concern, am I layak ke tidak. So I feel like in my eyes there are two types of people that goes to umrah. Is either a person like me or a person like Isna. But the takeaway that I have, the realization that I had is that either way, whether you are ready to go there or you are not ready to go there, the outcome is perfect. Because if you are like Isna kan, kau pergi sana, you want it so much, you go there, you embrace everything, and then you feel like, oh my God, I want to come back. And then people like me macam
tak cukup, tak puas.
tak puas, then I want to come back.
Same end product. Yeah,
Yes.
same.
So whoever out there yang nak pergi umrah kan,
Tanam niat.
and like if you feel like you are not worthy but the opportunity comes, just go. Just go. Whatever the outcome is, it is written to be like that.
As much as that is for people listening, it is for us, Abi. You know what I mean?
Correct.
It is. It's like macam I see there's a lot more benefits than non-benefit for marriage. That could also be one of aku punya macam like niat lah macam kalau pergi ni, apart from my personal account, I hope that my marriage could be brought up to another level in a sense.
InsyaAllah.
Mungkin inilah yang mungkin the answer that I was looking for. Like bila aku baru kahwin, aku selalu tertanya-tanya macam, aku dengar tau orang cakap kahwin kerana Allah lah. You know what I mean? Aku tak faham. Minta maaf, bukan tak nak agree. Cuma aku nak fahamkan diri kita. Kadang kita punya tafsiran of certain hadis ke apa, we are not setiza, right?
Yeah.
So we might not have the
Hard to
clearest
Apa
understanding.
maksud kau sayang isteri kau dan kahwin ni isteri kau kerana Allah? Aku tak faham. Aku kahwin dia pasal aku sayang dia. Dan aku kahwin dia pasal kerana dia. So now I could see it being described in a story form that when you are out there, going on all front for your ibadah and for Allah, and how it has that positive effect on your marriage.
InsyaAllah.
That in itself is
The testament
Remarkable.
to this statement.
bulu roma moment lah.
To think about it lah, yeah, it's magical, I would say.
Yeah, it's the magic, it's the beauty. Like you don't go, you don't know.
Yeah.
Right? If
Yeah.
you don't go through all the difficulties, whatever, you don't know how far your marriage can withstand the challenges.
Yeah, and
Which is good
even to a point, we had a discussion dengan Isnan and Azwan during one of our dinners. That's the four of us tau. Then they said that they are travellers. I think something like you, a wanderlust kan, suka travel.
Okay, wanderlust.
There's like every year don't plan nak kena Europe lah, nak kena gini. But after the Umrah, and this was like towards the end of our whole journey, he said that aku macam tak fikir lagi nak pergi Europe. Aku macam nak datang sini lagi.
Dia cakap dengan husband dia, dah lah, tak payahlah
Europe
Europe
tak
ni tak payahlah.
Was that their first time?
Yes.
First time also.
Every year kita pergi umrah je lah. And then I look at them, Masya Allah.
You know who this reminds me of? Your sister.
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah, she's not a traveller. She's not much
She
of
don't
a
like
traveller.
travelling. She don't see the need to travel.
She don't like flying also actually. So but then dia dah pergi sekali tu, dia cakap, tak payahlah aku nak pergi mana-mana lagi. Aku nak pergi umrah je.
Masya
If I were to leave the country is to go to umrah. Like she said this before, so macam stuck on me.
Yeah, she cannot wait for the turn of the year just so that she can have a new set of leave
to go.
untuk pergi umrah lagi.
Masya Allah.
Yeah.
I think especially when you first time, like I said, macam overwhelming, don't know what to expect, right? But when you go there already, then you come back, you know what to expect already. The
Yes.
second time you want to do better.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I think that's
Because you
cool
have
lah.
experience already,
Yeah.
you always get better with practice. So but of course at the same time also, kalau boleh lat tahun Ustaz Tam advice juga
Untuk adakan apa rasa rindu.
untuk rasa rindu.
Macam
Maybe-
if it's too often, then kau macam take things for granted.
Yeah.
Maybe not every year, but maybe every 2 years. You let yourself rindu.
I see.
So that when you go, you really macam,
Yeah.
I'm back
Embrace that
here.
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah, but of course at the same time, kalau ada rezeki untuk pergi every year, why not lah?
InsyaAllah. Kalau dia dah dijemput,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I truly believe everyone is dijemput. It's just timing.
Yeah,
Right?
bila je
Betul,
dapat jemput.
bila.
betul.
Ya, dia mungkin tak dapat dijemput, but that's where adanya badal umrah.
Yeah, but it's never the same lah.
It's never the
Kan?
same lah. Yeah, but at the same time pun, I think it's always a matter of whether or not Allah nak berikan kita peluang untuk pergi sana. Yeah,
correct.
but end of the day kita, I think this something yang kita kena ingat juga. I think Allah mati lagi lampu.
Tak apa.
Tak apa. Which is something that
Dia buka balik.
Farhan,
Macam
Alhamdulillah. Which is okay. Well, which is something yang you, Farhan, that shared with me, and the words that you said still stuck with me tau. Because you said, aku tak pernah rasa jealous pasal kawan aku pergi umrah.
Tak pernah.
Tak pernah. He said that to me, and then which
Padahal dia nak sangat tau.
dia nak, yes, exactly. Which then goes to certain social media posts that we have been seeing about how people are using umrah as a form of clickbait ke,
Trend
as a
ke.
trend ke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I feel that this is the reason why Allah probably also invited us to when we already have this platform, is to share kita punya love for Allah and to share kita punya experience, so that insyaAllah orang yang dengar cerita kita akan rasa, bukan rasa jealous, but rasa macam
Tertarik.
Masya Allah, I also want to experience what they felt.
Yeah.
Kau jealous tak aku ada 4 anak?
Tak,
Tak
I mean I want 4 children kalau boleh.
Wow, that is a question.
Yeah, but I've never felt jealousy. I feel proud to have you as a friend, because when I go over to your place, I get the chance to be like a parental figure.
May Allah bless you, brother.
Masya Allah.
Yeah, even for my friends, even for my own sister, my own nieces, aku tak pernah rasa jealous. The only jealous thing I feel is because I won't be able to sleep with them at night, in terms of having a child to sleep with.
Macam a constant one
Constant,
lah.
yeah. But that in itself, when I get to nangis lagi aku.
Nangis je.
Nangis je bro. Aku bro dia.
Bro, for me you
Brozone dia.
Is the ball. No, I kidding.
Tak apa Ji, nangis Ji. Ni dah boleh panggil Ji. Ji.
Jadi
Jadi tu.
Yeah, but it's the feeling of when I meet these children of my loved ones, I feel the sense of appreciation. That I able to macam inilah
Menumpang
nikmat,
kasih. Yeah,
menumpang bahagia.
Aku happy actually. Aku happy bukan I tak nak orang dikurniakan anak tau.
InsyaAllah.
I happy they are being put through this.
InsyaAllah.
Because bro, itu je. Kalau Allah cakap ni je ujian kau happy tak?
Tapi tu if this is the
Kalau
way-
kalau the reveal lah, which is not hikmah, everything is not that right.
Yeah.
Kalau tapi
Rahsia Allah.
tapi aku tengok macam they are not enjoying but they are macam excelling in korang punya ujian.
InsyaAllah.
Through your ujian you can have this channel. Through your ujian a lot more sharing come on board. Bro, through your ujian that's the root. It's not because I decide to do podcast because whatever. No. That is the ujian yang kau ada.
One of your earlier topics also is because of this, right? TDC, all this, right?
Yeah.
So and through that you met more brilliant people, Raihan and all that. Yeah, I see.
Get inspiration
Yeah.
from other
You inspire others,
guests.
others inspire you.
Yeah. I receive a lot of DM from guys yang say I'm also in the same situation.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. And then they say don't give up. You know, just do whatever that you can do. Leave the rest to Allah.
Yeah, correct.
I think it's a blessing also that you us lah, we don't feel jealousy or macam
Alhamdulillah.
iri hati tengok orang ada anak.
Semoga dijauhkan.
Yeah, and even insyaAllah.
Yeah,
Amin.
Amin.
And even though macam orang like people, even I think even you macam you guys feel macam nak bilang that Nurul was pregnant also.
Yeah,
you
remember?
felt macam
I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But alhamdulillah is a blessing because if it did affect us, right, it will bleed into our marriage, right? Then it will be
A lot of resentment.
a lot of resentment. Then it won't be good for our marriage lah. Macam you ni tak dapat kasih anak, you know that kind of thing. It can
It
go
could
that
go
way.
Macam
soft.
banyak dendam. Then nanti satu hari gaduh besar, then you know all come out there is not nice.
So I'm very grateful lah that Allah give us.
Dia control hati kita kan. Kan. So
Yeah, because
Si macam mana dia control kasih jealous tak
sikit.
dapat drip. No, I mean that is his
I know.
power, you know.
Yeah.
That is how
dia nak jentik kita,
great.
dia jentik
Dia
je.
just tiup je sikit. Fuh.
Over the most simplest thing.
Yes.
obviously.
Alhamdulillah also I feel like I didn't macam
you didn't react uncontrollably lah.
yeah, it was really, I feel like it was jentik lah.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah everything is okay.
Alhamdulillah.
So at the same time pun, I mean on that note, kita pun aku nak cakap lah, like I was talking about your ujian and all that, right? Sometimes I do feel that moment bila everything else is silent around me. Then aku macam tertanya diri aku macam, are we too long? No,
Tak apa. This is the opening episode.
So aku macam like, apa lagi ujian yang in store for me? Because I know everyone will have.
Yeah.
And if I don't really being put in a ujian where I will just submit myself fully to him if I have not yet, then why am I waiting to come back to him? You know, how big you want that ujian to be for you to go back? So go back now. Don't wait for it.
I think the thing that you shared with us the other time was very impactful though. The you saw a TikTok video
Yeah.
saying that
Yes.
that one.
Yeah. Apa tu macam like
Yang kau nangis tu lah.
aku nangis lah. Honestly, aku nangis dan aku call kau dan aku share with you. And these things is what supposed to be shared around lah. Bukan yang tak baik-baik. I even shared with her after that. And
You know that TikTok video, I feel like it's Allah's answering my prayers.
Masya Allah.
Okay,
So-
kita bagi dia orang konteks apa ni?
Apa?
Okay,
What
so
was the message?
So
dah
mas-
cukup tips.
So macam lately lah kan. So things hasn't been smooth sailing. You know, kita ada bumpy roads.
Yep.
So macam there are a lot of times where I want to tegur him. I want to tegur him for small little things lah. Macam he has a temper sometimes when when he has a lot of stresses on his head, then he will be very
Angsty.
cepat marah, macam kereta potong dia ke apa ke, anything and everything can be a
You will take him off.
stupid for a reason for him to go crazy. So I don't know how to tegur him because I don't want to add fuel to fire, right? I don't want to macam membesarkan
Aggravate the
api.
situation lah.
So I just macam, ya Allah, mana aku nak cakap dengan dia macam, you know, chill, you know.
When that is happening, I know, you know, that I'm putting her in that spot. Tapi aku macam lemas dalam aku punya own emotion that I cannot reach out to tell her that you give me a while while I settle this thing, this emotion. I cannot tell that.
Yeah, but thankfully I don't know why. Selalu I am also quick to
Shoot him
bagi
down.
balik.
Okay.
Macam because macam aku pun penat, aku pun stress apa. Like you, what we are facing is a you and I thing.
Yeah.
Asal you are just barking, you know. Don't you see I'm quietly menerima ujian Allah ni kan. So for me, every time I solat, I will pray to Allah, how do I tell him to see the bigger picture? How do I tell him to rely on you? Why you relying on human? Why are you putting hopes on putting hopes on people yang you know macam like tunggu rezeki ke, tunggu a solution ke. You know, why you relying on someone? What you have now, you just make do, you just tawakal, you just macam cekalkan hati tu, and then moving forward, Allah will susunkan for you. You don't be so impatient. This is a test. I want to say all those, but if I say in the thick of the moment yang dia tengah macam very serabut kan, confirm gaduh besarnya, confirm. So I doa for many days. I doa. Then suddenly he send me this TikTok video. I nangis sebab baca ni. Then I open lah the video. Kat kerja pun tengah busy, but I got a few minutes kat toilet or something like that. I just tengok then macam, actually right, this is what I've been wanting to tell you.
Masya Allah.
I said like, Allah
kabul,
answered my prayers through that TikTok video. Like mana dia lalu FYPU kan, tiba-tiba
mana I ada agamanya ni, FYP admin.
Ada cuma
tak selalu, not in a row. Bila korang pergi umrah that time, aku cakap kan, tiba-tiba je umrah punya FYP pula datang.
So it was very macam wah. Terus I macam in my heart macam, ya Allah, you just answer my prayer. Like Masya Allah, alhamdulillah. Then I also feel like crying macam like, but then okay, now macam nak cakap ni. So it's like
the video to I mean nak kasih konteks sikit. The video cakap apa, something like Allah tu dia tak heran tau siapa nak dunia ni kan, dia tak heran tau.
Allah doesn't care.
Dia maha memberi. So dia boleh kasih apa-apa to anybody that he wants. So imagine
it's
someone
like, so dia cakap macam okay, let's say you have a lot of things, somebody come to you and say like, okay, let's say you got a lot of air sejuk lah. Okay,
air sejuk.
Air packet. Then you say orang nak satu je, take lah. So to Allah, I don't care about this world. Dunia yang aku create ni, I don't care about it. So whoever who wants, I mean it doesn't affect me. But I will only care to give my religion to who I want to have it.
Who I love.
Yeah, my love. My love means come through my religion lah. Kan dia punya, to submit to him. Yeah, so I only care who I want to give my love to. So if you have religion in you, it means you have Allah's love. Yeah. So
betul.
and then dia pun sambung, I mean the speaker sambung saying something like macam, kalau kau mengharapkan dunia, biasalah, kalau kau mengharapkan dunia dengan ciptaan Allah, kau akan disappointed lah. Kan? So that's what he felt, right? He was disappointed by the non-progression of things that he expects to have. But then kalau kau mengharapkan Allah, kau tak cukup ke? Kau tiba-tiba je kau cukup. Kau tak ada je, tiba-tiba kau ada. Kau macam, dah lah tak apalah, tiba-tiba next week orang kasih opportunity. You know? So it's like an amazing, it comes full circle lah.
Those macam orang yang tak born Muslim, right? Sometimes they go through so many obstacles just to revert. Kan? Kita ni born Muslim, and then in the video cakap apa, macam you have the religion, but then you have bills to pay, and then that makes you upset. You have solat, but then you are shortage of money, you get upset. Kenapa? So bro, dia macam lempar kek kat muka aku. I mean benda ni pun aku rasa tak boleh control. I didn't want to cry, I didn't feel sad at that point in time, cuma stress saja. The video come meleleh lah.
So it's a reminder to you.
I feel like whatever you just said, macam I just remembered something. It reminds me of macam, okay, we as humans, kita tengok orang memang we are only human lah. Sometimes we see, for example, orang ni, kau tengok life dia is like dia ada duit, dia ada ini, dia ada tu, semua ada.
Sempurna lah dalam dunia ni lah.
Yeah, so you feel like I do not have that. I do not have that. That means macam aku cakap, only if I get what I pray for, then that is the measure that I put.
The metric
of Allah's love.
Yes.
Why you measure Allah's love by what He gives you, macam what you have.
Correct. So like you said just now, Allah doesn't tak heran pun kau nak ambil berapa banyak money ke apa kat in this dunia, take it. So it really makes sense lah. Macam orang yang ada duit ni semua, Allah macam take. I don't care. But my love ni, I choose who I give it to.
Yes,
so we as macam Muslims, we really have to
Bersyukur lah.
Kena lah bro. I mean not say that from this moment on aku akan terus
forget
aku
duniawi.
Tak. I will still constantly need reminder. So
which is once again Ustaz Tamika, thank you so much for all the little knowledge that you have imparted on us throughout that 10 days journey that we had spent together. He said for your du'as, imagine like a cup of water.
Okay.
A cup. Okay. If you doa for duniawi, for example, you just presenting a cup.
Yes.
So you're just gonna get a cup, but there's no water.
Okay.
But if you think about if you akhirat, which is water. Okay. If you ask for water, takkan dia datang air, kau minum tiba-tiba
tak boleh.
It comes with a
cup.
So you doa for the akhirat, insyaAllah Allah akan kasih apa yang ada kat dunia untuk sampai ke akhirat.
Yes.
One package lah.
That one I was like,
Wow. And this was shared kat mana? Dalam bas perjalanan towards Mkah.
Yeah. So if you ask for dunia, then you will literally get like
A cup lah.
But if you think about your akhirah, Allah will give you akhirah and dunia. Both sekali.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. So there's something to reflect on.
Thank you Ustaz Tam, Ustaz Mahdi and Ustaz Rauda.
InsyaAllah.
Thank you korang share the story in the most vivid possible way.
Thank you guys. This is our first episode back in 2025, right? Kita tahu kolang lindu kita kan. Jadi ambil lah. Panjang juga episode ni, masya-Allah.
And aku pun representing both aku dengan Nurul, like we want to hear lah how is this dynamic like. Because insyaAllah kalau ada peluang lagi kita will do this.
Yes.
Right?
You insyaAllah korang akan nampak Farhan dengan Nurul lebih kerap lagi lah.
This one is just to kick off 2025, but our plans, right, as the four of us ni, kita akan maybe once a month we will do this thing called, because sekarang ada pillow talk, right?
Yes.
So we want to do pillow fight.
Bukan kita bergaduh. Tak. Kita ni all love.
All
love.
Because I feel like we have a lot of episodes yang ada guests yang share their stories, which is beneficial, alhamdulillah. And like we learn from people's experiences, right? But it's been a while since we take a topic, put it on the table and discuss. So with the four of us, kita different dynamic, different experiences, different mindset,
and different knowledge.
So kita akan macam kira fight but it will be an open discussion. Kan? Macam kau boleh disagree with aku, but it's a discussion that we are
because
anticipating
generally
to
no
have.
matter what, there will always be different schools of thoughts.
Two sides of a
Pemandangan
story.
berbeza. Which is something that which is also in a very apparent dalam kita punya comment section. Ada yang agree, ada yang tak agree. So kita akan represent korang lah dari yang berbeza pemandangan.
And I also want to take the time to thank all the insiders that has been with us for almost 2 years.
Wow, what a journey.
What a journey kan. Kita punya direction.
Kita jumpa insider daripada Malaysia kat Medina.
Yes.
Kat Medina.
Kat Medina.
Out of all places kita jumpa dekat Medina.
Siapa? Amira
Amira, correct.
Amira. If you're listening to this, thank you for suggesting to meet. First time kita jumpa insider Malaysia. Bukan di
Malaysia.
negara
Singapore
Asia,
bukan di Malaysia tapi di Medina.
di Medina.
But like I said, it's been 2 years, right? So I thank all of you who has been with us through this journey thus far.
And who has also just joined being in the community lah, the insiders community.
And
Thank you.
Also for us as podcasters, kita want to show you our growth. Kan? So we have, I wouldn't say stagnant, but we have been constant in the kind of content that we produce for you. So this is really one of our efforts to give you more lah. So macam a variety a bit.
Yes, correct.
Is I see as part of OUTSIDEIN punya growth as well. So for you guys to be here for as long as you have, and you are going to embark on this other phase of OUTSIDEIN.
This change with us. Kita go through puberty together lah.
So
To new beginnings.
But this progress cannot be any easier kalau korang tak input. With your inputs yang korang dah kasi past years kan, I've seen, right? It is very very good lah, very important. Because dia macam we don't want to show sendiri lah. We want to know macam, because dah dengar 2 years. So there are certain things yang kau dah dengar kan. Then what you want to hear more. So it's like orang maintain line very honest
conversations,
kan. So mungkin 2025 can be very honest.
Yeah.
Very
We
honest.
move one notch up.
Super honest.
Super honest.
I feel like kita are very mild people tau. So we
We
need
are unmild.
we need them.
Kan kalau dalam Nando's mild, spicy, very spicy.
Yeah, diorang very spicy, kita mild. So we appreciate them on board lah to give a little bit of macam spice a bit.
So
Yeah.
to our insiders yang have stayed throughout this episode, do give a warm welcome to Farhan and Nurul.
InsyaAllah. Doa for us.
Doa for us. Doa for OI.
Yes, OUTSIDEIN. Oi. Yeah, so insyaAllah we'll see more of the four of us and also a lot more different
Honest conversations.
conversation and more ranges of topics. More ranges of content types, not just on Spotify, but different content on YouTube.
Yes,
We are planning a
different
lot of
platforms.
things for you guys.
2025
insyaAllah, doakan kami. And like Farah mentioned earlier on, kita want to be in every step of the way with you guys. Bukan untuk bimbing tangan, but to walk beside you and to tell you that you're not alone in whatever journey that you guys are experiencing. Yes. And
InsyaAllah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, once again, 2025 insyaAllah will be a different year, insyaAllah. Please doa for us. Please make doa for us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. Adanya kita pasal adanya korang yang dengar. Betul.
Betul.
Tak ada orang dengar, tak payah buat lagi.
Betul. Boleh tutup.
Boleh tutup. Thank you so much.
InsyaAllah. Please look forward to all our plans in 2025. Also look forward to more Farhan and Nurul. So,
Jangan lupa lah subscribe kat YouTube, kat Instagram, TikTok for updates lah. Okay, so ada lagi?
dah itu saja.
Siapa yang suka visual pergi YouTube please follow. Jangan tak follow, jangan jadi unique listener
Unit silent.
Silent.
silent listener. Jangan ikut jadi dapat update. Yang nak tengok pergi umrah ke, don't take special trips ke, pergi ikut Instagram. Then you will know.
Kalau kita tiba-tiba hilang, mana korang? Tengok Instagram, mungkin kita ada update lah. Mungkin ada update kat sana.
Kita doakan Yan juga for his
surgery once again.
upcoming surgery.
Send him all the well wishes.
Send him all the positive
vibes.
vibes and all the vibes.
So Ramni.
InsyaAllah,
I think it hasn't hit him yet.
Not yet lah.
Belum.
Yep, I can see he's still calm, but
Nanti dia hiccup lagi
yeah,
jangan.
dia gitu. That's his.
Aib.
Okay guys, we'll see you again in the next episode. Okay, thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Bagi aku. Terkuat. We come to the end of another episode of Outside In.
If you like what you hear, guys, please follow us on all our socials: TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube.
Share it with all of your friends and family members so that they can benefit from this episode, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
Till the next episode. Assalamualaikum. Bye.